Welcome, Crystal Sawyer. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Thanks for having me today.
Oh, I'm so glad that you are available and you could talk more about the programs with Carroll County Adult Ed. So I'd like to introduce you and talk a little bit about the reason why we're meeting today and why we have this recording for this webinar. So Crystal Sawyer is the Executive Director of the Carroll County Adult Ed, and you have quite a few programs going on. You are looking at a lot of different things supporting the workforce in the Mount Washington Valley. And I know today we're going to specifically talk about one of the programs, but if you could just give an overview and then explain, who your students are, who you're working with, and the programs that you're offering.
Okay, great. So we offer a high school diploma, which is an adult diploma. We offer the HiSET, which is just a different brand of GED. We offer ESL, English Second Language classes throughout the county. Our program, our HiSET program, is in Carroll County Corrections. We have 8 different locations to tutor all of our students in all areas. And we are partnered with WIOA, which is Workforce Innovation Opportunity Act. And so we are partnered with them. So we offer training for businesses throughout Carroll County. So we are spread throughout so that we can make sure that we catch everyone. And that is what we do. But we are seeing that in the Valley, there is a need for workforce training. In every aspect. So we would like to offer training to the Valley, even Carroll County, to help with workforce training and help the businesses and employers.
And we've talked about this, so workforce training and what does that look like? And in terms of, we've heard it for the past couple of years of the struggle for the businesses, especially following the pandemic, following COVID, of the struggle of getting the workforce they need into their businesses to support what they're doing. So even keep staying open for the hours that they were typically open for, or just getting the staff on board with how to maintain their business, especially being that they are for when we think of the workforce here in the Valley and being a tourist destination, they're a front line. So they're the ones that are meeting and greeting visitors coming here and locals, which is that experience. And we've talked about a program that you offer, which is a hospitality program, and I know you've told me a little bit about it. The key about it was that you have grant funding. So this is a program that you're offering at no cost to businesses, employers, to help train their staff in hospitality, correct?
Correct. So for a couple of years, we've been running this course, and it was going pretty well, but then the pandemic hit and we're trying to get it back up and going. And to your point, and how we have a lack of employees with our graduates, this program enables them to get into the businesses. So it's definitely a gain for everyone. And specifically in this hospitality kind of curriculum that we have, it touches upon every single aspect of a business. It does not need to be hospitality, but we go over 18 sections of what is expected in hospitality and how to do it. So we're going from front desk representative to laundry attendant to food and beverage to banquet employees. So it covers 17 different sections. Now we are willing to come to go to the businesses in the Valley and teach the sections that they actually need. So everything can be customized to the employer. So if you, for example, just want, you just need banquet employees because you're going to be doing banquets and that's what they need to learn, we would come in and be able to teach them and teach them the skills that they need and get them started at no cost. and having a customized schedule, time and day. So it really is a win-win situation for everyone. We are going for a new grant right now where we can get the money from the grant and go into your business, and it's of no cost to you. And the initial meeting is very fast. I just need to know what you need for your employees, time and day. We get it set up and we come right in. So it's just a benefit to all the businesses, even, retail, because we cover customer service. Customer service is huge, and it doesn't just need to be in hospitality. So we definitely are excited to be able to offer this to the whole Valley and also Carroll County, but specifically to the hospitality industry that is based mainly in North Conway.
I think that's amazing. And I would think that just from what I've heard and knowing the support that you could provide, again, it's not an impact to the employer because you're offering this service. So you're the one that you're meeting with them to find out what they need, and then you take it on. So I could imagine, especially at no cost, that this would be an ideal situation, and thinking of how you can customize this. So I have a couple of questions. I'm wondering what is the time frame or the length of class or classes that staff would need to take, and what is the length of the program, and how many employees can you take in a class at a time?
Well, great questions. Since I'm willing to come to the businesses, it really would depend on how big their conference rooms were. If you needed to fit like 20 employees, they could come to our school. That's perfectly fine, but we're willing to go to you. So however big the room is to fit however many employees you have is what we can do. The curriculum that we're using is from American Hotel and Lodging Educational Institute. It's called START, which is a task and results training. So we really do give you the best results so that your employees are at the best of what they could do. So we would come, that whole START program, which is every position in hospitality, is 12 weeks. And that is an hour and a half a week if you were to do the whole program. If you wanted to cut it up in sections, we have endless opportunities to figure out, how we could do that. If you said to me, I would like to teach food and beverage, but can we do 3 weeks at an hour and a half and figure out how to customize it to our employees? And this is what we want them to learn. We absolutely could do that. The other amazing thing about this training is, if you have employees that are English second language, I would offer an extra instructor to actually sit with them and give them extra help to make sure that they are doing well in the class and that they succeed.
That's great. I can imagine looking at this too. Well, by the end of the class, do the employees get a certification or some type of certificate of completion? Yep. That's fantastic, because I could imagine for an employee that participates in this program, the incentive for them, because of the growth opportunity within the hospitality industry. And there's so much growth when I just see you. And like you said, it's not, not just for lodging properties, but there is that stretch of everything that you cover in there, but for the retail, for restaurants, for everything that, for somebody that might be looking for something that's specified for their business. Absolutely. Which I think is fantastic. And the fact that you can compromise and saying, here's the length of the program, but if a business was saying, here's the time that we have. So I guess the other part of this too would be, if there's a business or a company that's thinking of opening up a business, you would also be the contact to reach out to in the start. So as they're planning and they start to hire staff. Yep. Correct?
Absolutely. So if there is a business that's just starting up, they would contact me and we could make something happen before they even opened up, so that your customer service and, and everything that goes with customer service is already superb, and the skills are already there before you open up your business. So that's the beauty of this training, is that we can catch those employees before they even start, and you don't have to supply or or have an instructor to do that. We do it all, which is our goal. Our goal is to do that because we are a workforce training partner with New Hampshire Employment Security. So we really want to put that out there and really help these businesses, because we see it around the valley. A lot of them are struggling.
Mm-hmm. I know. And I know you also mentioned that one of the things, if the business if they needed your space, if they didn't have the space to accompany the staff that they have, you have a space available, but you're also able to go to their space if they have the room to do the trainings.
Yep.
Which that also helps out with any transportation issues.
Absolutely.
So if the staff can get to their location, they don't have to worry about going to where you are. They can all be there and you can visit them.
Yep, absolutely. And we all know in the valley that transportation is one of the issues that we have. So that is the benefit and beauty of this is that they don't have to find transportation, half hour to 45 minutes away. You can go straight to your business, and that's where they would take these classes or have this training.
I think that's great. And how long has this program been implemented?
So the hospitality training has been going on for, I would say, about 3.5 years now.
Great.
Yep, 3.5 years.
Yep. And what is the best way if a business was interested in saying, okay, I want to find out more about this? What is the best way for them to do their research and learning more about the program that you offer?
So if you go to AHLEI Start Hospitality Curriculum, if you just go straight to their site, you can find out more about it. We also have a description on our website, Carroll County Adult Education.com, and they can always call us at 323-5100 at our school, or email me at csawyer@newhampshireadulted.org. So they can find out information, and I can send you any information that you need, and answer any questions that you have.
Absolutely. Any information. I know we've sent out some information that you've sent us through our e-newsletter updates. Would love to continue including that and sending that out. And also, we here at the Mount Washington Valley Chamber of Commerce are always a resource. If you're looking to get in touch with Crystal Sawyer and you're looking to get more information, feel free to reach out to us as well, and we'll connect you. We'll make that connection. I think the programs that you offer are so it's a need. It's timely. It's something that, I know you've been doing this for quite some time. So it's seeing these programs and seeing the success in them is something. It's that awareness. And I feel that the accommodations that you're providing to make these programs happen are great. And it's something because we know that businesses, employers, and the staff, they're all stretched, and
Yes.
they're all playing their part, and they're doing everything they can. And you've recognized that.
Absolutely.
To be able to customize something. And it's even knowing that you have a design of a program, you have the curriculum, but you're still willing to work out whatever works best for them.
Yeah.
To make sure they're getting what they need.
Because you're right. We do see that everyone is stretched thin. We do see that. So then it trickles down. You have this trickle down effect. You're not able to train your employees the way that you were trained. And, so you don't have the time. So what happens is then you don't have good customer service and people aren't coming back. So it's definitely, a good return on investment, if you want to say that, is, you're not paying for anything, and someone is coming in and making sure that you have superb employees. So it's definitely something that we see that is needed in the Valley. And you're right, we've acknowledged that. We've come up with a plan that is extremely accommodating to all of the businesses. So that's why we just want to get the word out.
I thank you. And I thank you for being able to talk with me about this today and get the word out, because I know
Yes.
you and I have talked a bit about this, saying how can we share this? What can we do to make it work for businesses? We know we put a webinar together, and it's always hard right now for people to find some time in their day that we schedule out, where everybody's schedule is so different. But I thank you for doing this so we can share this information out and people can watch it at their leisure, their convenience.
Absolutely.
And they have your information. They can reach out to the chamber as well to get in contact with you. I thank you for the work that you do and collaborating with us and being a resource. I know we will be continuing to share out the information that you have and the programs that you have, because they're so important to our valley and our workforce. It's our foundation and something that we're all looking at carefully. So I thank you for being a part of this conversation today.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. If there's anything else that you would like to share, anything else about any other programs that you might have going on?
Well, our spring semester is starting up next week. So we have some really cool classes. So we have Cricut Maker Marketing at the new Makers Mill in Wolfboro. We have a Drone 107 class, which is teaching you how to fly a drone, and then you can become certified at the end. We have a ancient honeybee and beekeeping class where the instructor is a Cornell graduate for beekeeping, and she does on-the-site training. We have wonderful English second language classes in the Conway Library. We have an intermediate and advanced. We have high set tutoring all over the place, like all over the county. But yeah, we have so much going on. But if you would like to learn about diploma classes, even if you already have your diploma, you could still take these classes. Just get a hold of us.
I think that's fantastic. Thank you so much, Crystal.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're
I appreciate
welcome.
it.
Awesome. Thanks.
Thanks. Have a great day.